Oh, bro, you know Cameron hated on the Wiz mixtape, bro. He said it was ass.
I actually got a whole review. After we get back from break, I'll go through it.
I don't know. I feel like I've hated on a lot of Wiz projects that came before this and the last one because it's all just like, I don't know. It sounds like everything else, but
Yeah.
I feel like this Decisions mixtape or album, whatever it is,
Fire.
it's fire, man.
I feel like I haven't hated on a lot of Wiz.
I feel like the way you described it is like it sounds like something from 2009 with him rapping
Yeah.
on it, but it
With a
fits,
modern
it matches
feel.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
modern
how I
feel,
felt.
Yeah.
Currency
So-
also put out a mixtape this past week that's been really
What's
good.
it called?
600 something. Hold on.
Let's
I ain't heard
let's
it
let
yet.
Cam talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
his.
yeah.
Yeah, let's
beef
hear
with
it.
the new
Okay,
one.
so I just want to preface my whole thing on. I haven't hated on a lot of Wiz. I think Wiz has been under the radar as far as music goes
Highway
for me.
600 is the Currency mixtape.
Like as in like
Like I've seen
he's
more
not
of his.
never been like
Who's
your
on the
favorite.
No, not even that. I used to fuck with Wiz heavy, bro. Like 28 grams, Cushion OJ, Cabin Fever 1 through 3.
Yeah.
Like
Hell yeah.
really grew up on that shit. When I was
about
fucking
Taylor Alderdice,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob Markman on the interludes and stuff.
like fucking 13 years old, 14 years old, smoking weed for the first time cuz of Wiz Khalifa, cuz of Lil Wayne, bro. Like I was really on the shit. Like 28 grams, one of my favorite mixtapes all time.
Hell yeah.
So Billy sent me this. He was like, "Yo, Wiz dropped a mixtape." I'm like, I haven't heard Wiz music. I watched him boxing the other day, bro. Like he's been on his workout shit.
Kind
He's
of
been-
nice with it too.
He's been skateboarding. Like as far as music goes, I haven't really been on it. So I really wanted to listen to it. And at the top, I'm gonna just go ahead and say I gave it a decent 5. On some Anthony Fantano shit, I gave it a fucking decent 5.
The world's busiest music nerd.
Yeah, bro, Fanthony Fanfano. Like I didn't hate it. Wasn't the
Anthony
worst shit I ever
Fandingo.
heard. But an overview, because I have a whole fucking docket here of every song in my opinion on
That's
it.
crazy.
I think that it was a little corny as far as like the internet culture shit goes. Like I think some of the little bits and pieces and a couple of the bars in there, they were a little corny. Like he had the iCarly, like I do cuss sometimes a little. What's your favorite cuss word? I don't know, maybe fuck. And I think you're 37 years old, bro. Like you don't need to put that in the mixtape. That's unnecessary.
We know you like the word fuck.
And that's like a little nitpick, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just it doesn't need to be there. That internet
Did you see my
bullshit don't need to be
response
there.
what he said?
He said, "Go listen to Passion Pit, bitch." But I think overall, I think the rapping, like the rapping performance, the bars he put on this mixtape, especially, I agree 1,000% with y'all. I think it feels like old Wiz. I think it feels like he's in his lane when he's doing that.
Not to change this subject completely, but me and this dude also got in a heated argument the other day because he said Nas, no disrespect to Nas, but he said Nas does more numbers than Lil Wayne.
Hold on, before we go down that route, let me
You
finish
can
my
look
Wiz
up the
Khalifa talk.
concrete numbers to that, but I don't believe it.
Let me finish my Wiz Khalifa
Nas
talk.
is a goat.
For sure.
You made me lose my fucking track. I think the bars, the rapping performance is fantastic. I think that every single song has a corny fucking loop or a corny hook on it that just feels like it doesn't need to be said 45 times. I got a pal of them. I got a fucking pal of them. Like just take out the hooks of that entire mixtape. Take out every hook and just the beats and the bars. Put that as a mixtape, and I fucking love it.
So
I'm
what
with
you're
y'all.
saying is like his way of trying to make it more commercial, like he did it at one point in his career, was like he missed. Like as far as making catchiness, like you like the rap, you like the verses, you don't like any chorus, any hook.
It feels unnecessary on
But,
this.
I mean,
There's
'cause
really good beats.
Putting a hook together and putting a chorus together, or putting a hook together and a verse together, that's two different things.
Yes.
So
I feel like it's some filler kind of stuff. I don't know, because like you said, the bars are crazy.
I agree.
I think that's the type of
100%.
shit that just ties the whole thing.
True,
into
and we like I heard the pal of them. That was I don't fuck with that as much. But then we're talking about like I don't know, doing it all again.
Yeah.
I forget what song that was.
I think it's
but
the first one. I think it's the
No,
first
Looking
one.
for
second
Nipsey. Or
It's,
okay,
it's the second one.
It's
Yeah.
just crazy to me that someone that is known for making music and made a living that way, like, is just probably trying to make music again, and make it how he knows how to make it, and like it just doesn't connect.
I agree. I think this would have worked in 2015.
Because I don't think he gives a fuck if we sit here and criticize a pile of them or whatever. It's just like, I was just making music.
No, it ain't a pile of them. It's a pile of them.
I think it's good. And I think the numbers reflect it. I think but whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
I
love the whole tape.
I
Yeah,
don't think
good.
Wiz
I think
Khalifa
it's
needs
great.
one of his tapes to do good. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
he definitely doesn't.
No.
But I think if he like makes 3 mixtapes like this and then promotes an album with the machine behind him or with a lot of money behind it, I think it would be like, oh shit, Wiz is back.
You got any more you want to go in on?
No, I think that's my like overview of it. Like I could go down the list, but it basically says this is a good song, but I didn't like the hook. The beat is fire, the hook is weird.
The beats are fire.
Note,
sure.
I put a note in the middle. Production seems very busy, almost to a flaw, very distracting. I'm not high enough to listen to this. Like
I think the beats were fire.
the beats were fire, but there was a couple little production things in there, and like I'm saying, like I said before, I'm not on y'all's level of making
Don't
music.
matter. You're a consumer. You're the
But-
same ear as everybody else.
It was busy. Like there was little things that stuck out way more than I felt like they should have.
I mean, I didn't really notice it till you showed me the one, like the frequency of just like one note buzzing in the background of the one song. Like I feel like that's kind of the texture of music that people don't notice, but like when you notice it, it's like, okay, it's too much, it's maybe too loud. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, I don't. I mean, it's kind of cool to hear.
I feel that way with like certain snares and shit.
Because like if you notice it, how
producers
many
use.
other people notice it?
yeah.
Like if the producer notices something or the music maker notices something, it ain't necessarily that big of a deal. It might just be something that goes against like what they believe or what they like. But when you talk about the people who are actually listening to it, making the artist money,
Facts.
that's a whole different thing. So it's actually cool to hear that.
Before we get into what you said, I did want to mention the Kanye Ty Dolla Sign. Was it Ty Dolla
Did it come
Sign?
out?
I think it came out.
I haven't.
I haven't heard
yet.
it either.
I don't quote me on it. I'm gonna double check right
I know
now.
they dropped the single. It's like
Was Ty Dolla
Vultures.
Sign ever
Oh.
signed to good music?
No, he was
Bro.
signed to
Taylor Gang.